guys, Nige here, welcome to my shed, and it's a very exciting day today, let me tell you, because today we are going to be taking the first of the coffee out of the whiskey barrels and putting it in the roaster. But first thing, of course, that we have to do is get the coffee beans out of the barrels. We've got 3 bowls here, so we're going to decant the barrels into the bowls, at least 200 grams of each of them, and then we'll take a look at them. This here is the control. Now, interestingly, this guy here is the American ex-Shiraz. Now, check out the difference in the size of those beans. Also the colour, they're slightly different colour as well. The control's a little bit greener, so the Shiraz cask has taken on a bit of a yellow tinge, but it's quite swollen up, and they actually feel, they feel a bit moist. So I'm a little bit worried that they're not going to roast. Here's the French oak Grenache. Again, it's a bit moist feeling. They've grown a bit, not as much as the American oak cask has, and they've yellowed off a little bit as well. So that is interesting. We have a result. We have something happening. Whether or not that's good or not, I don't know. We're going to find out though once we get them through the roaster. I'm a little bit concerned by the moisture in these, or the fact that they feel moist, that they may not roast. But then if that moisture's got alcohol in it, I'm sure it's going to burn. We'll see how we go. All right, let's get roasting. All right, so the coffee is in the drum. Now let's put the drum in the roaster. Cooking. Okay, so the beans are just starting to brown up. I've just heard a few little snaps and crackles, which means, oh, there we go. We're just about into first crack, which means they're nearly ready. Okay, you can hear them popping away. It sounds a bit like popcorn. That'll do us. They're cooling off now. Okay, let's get this out. There is our control batch of coffee. And into the bag. Okay, they are good to go. Bag B is our control. Okay, this is our American oak Shiraz cask. Let's see how it goes. Okay, so we're about 10 minutes into this roast, which is about 14 minutes long. And interestingly, the coffee hasn't really changed colour. It's not darkened up a whole lot. However, I'm starting to hear some cracks. This is a little bit worrying. Nowhere near dark enough to be cracking. So what is it? Maybe it's the alcohol burning off, I don't know, but it's crackling away. Yeah, this is strange. I don't know what's going on here. The cracking noises are continuing, but the beans are still the same sort of colour. They're still yellow. They're not browning up at all. I'm gonna have to add some more time into the roast. Come on, go brown. They're darkening up a little bit now. Okay, that's almost sounding like a proper first crack now. That's sounding like second crack. I'm gonna hit the call button, I think. We'll bail out of it there. See what's happened. Okay, let's see what we've got here. They look roasted to me. You can't really smell much in the way of whiskey influence on them, but you know, they're pretty freshly out of the roaster, so we'll give them a few days and see how they go. Bag these bad boys up. And that is sample A. Okay, so here we have our last batch of coffee. This is the French oak Grenache, and we'll bang it in the roaster. 200 P3C, start. Turn the light on. All right, let's see how we go with these guys. Okay, so we're the same time through this roast as we were with the American oak when it started making the cracking noise. Nothing yet. Noting these beans were also closer in size to the control. Maybe that American oak cask was a little bit wetter on the inside. Certainly would seem to be the case. You know, there's a couple of little puffs happening now. Okay, there's definitely a change to the colour. It's just that nice toasty caramelly sort of colour now. So it's going to start browning up quite quickly pretty soon, I reckon. Oh, there's a crack. And let me know of any coffee YouTube channels that you really like as well. I'd love to know what you watch. Same goes for whiskey channels or Shed Life channels, anything. Let us know in the comments down below. I do read all comments, so let me know. Gonna have to add some time. Yeah, it's definitely darkening up now. Oh, there's definitely cracking. Just one. What we're really wanting though is that nice rolling crack, which I think we're just about at now. The coffee is definitely getting brown. Yeah, I'm going to call that a crack, so we'll press the button. Yep, that's properly cracking now. I'm going to kill that. Oh, oh, oh dear, oh dear. That's on fire. It caught alight. Oh dear. That went into second crack just as soon as it went into first crack, I think. And when I hit the cool button, it's pumped cold air in, fresh air in to cool it. And that burst of oxygen has just gone up. Oh dear. Whew. Deary me, that's f***ed. Oh man. So, maybe soaking your coffee beans in alcohol is not such a great idea after all. But holy moly. Use black and shiny inside. Oh, what a mess. Look at all that oil. So that ended badly. We'll see if we can clean it off. Probably have to do a dry burn just to burn off the residue because there's plenty of it there. We'll see how we go. Yep, that's what I'd call a dark roast. That. Ooh. Not good. Not good. Well, wasn't that fun? Yeah, I managed to get most of the black out of it with some simple green, but there's still a fair bit caked on. Almost looks like it's been spray painted or powder coated. Yeah, not sure how I'm going to get that off, but well, we'll hit up the internet and see if there's any suggestions or recommendations as to products. Possibly thinking, funnily enough, some rubbing alcohol might do the trick. We'll see how we go. Anyhow, we're on to take two, one night later with the French oak Grenache. Let's see how we go tonight. Fingers crossed. I'm really hoping all that black burnt on residue and oil and gunk doesn't ruin these coffee beans. I'm really hoping. Okay, we've just broken into 3 minutes and we've already had a few pops and cracks. Hoping we don't have a repeat of last night. So with 2.5 minutes remaining, everything's still quiet, which is good. Okay, we're getting a couple of little pops and cracks now. There's another one. They are starting to brown. Yeah, I'm going to press the button. I'm going to say we're at crack. And they're still pretty light in colour. But I don't want to push these guys too far. Okay, I'm going to call it. All right, we'll let that roll through the cooling cycle and see what we got. Okay, this is the moment, guys. Let's see. 3, 2, 1, and stopped. Okay. Take out that. Yeah. Oh. Look at that. Yep, they're just nicely done. Well, that's the roasting done. I'll bag them up and take them into work. Let the guys at the office have a bit of a sniff and see if they can identify which one's which. I wonder if they can. We'll find out. We won't be making any coffee with them for a few days. We've got to let them off gas and then we'll grind them up and make some coffee. Probably we'll maybe go to the coffee shop down the road that's got a single dose grinder. So stay tuned. We'll have updates on that in a few days. Don't forget to hit the like button, leave a comment. I do read all comments and reply to them as well. And make sure you hit the subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss the future videos from right here in my shed. Catch you guys.